Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video, uh, I will help you to balance the redox equation. First, we need to understand what is redox equation. So a redox reaction is a process in which there is a net movement of electron from one reactant that we call as reducing agent to another reactant, what we call as oxidizing agent. So there is a movement of electron in this reaction. So that's why we call it as redox reaction. So to balance this redox equation, we need to understand two terms, which one is oxidation and the other one is reduction reaction. So what is oxidation reaction? So it is undergo by reducing agent. Okay, it is undergo by reducing agent. So in this reaction, the reactant or the reactant that undergo the agent, the reducing agent will lose electrons, and then it will lose hydrogen or gain oxygen, or when we calculate the oxidation number is increased. And then for the oxidizing agent that undergo the reduction, first the reactant will gain electrons, and then it gain hydrogen in the formula, or it will lose high oxygen from the formula, and when we calculate the oxidation number is decreased. So we will look at these four criteria to identify either the reactant undergo oxidation or reduction. First, we look at the electron, thus the reactant loss or gain electron, and then we look at the hydrogen in the formula, which is if the reactant has lost hydrogen or gained hydrogen. And then third, we look at the number of oxygen in the formula. Either the reactant has gained oxygen or lost oxygen. And then if possible, we will calculate the oxidation number. Okay. So in this video, I will explain to you because of this redox reaction, to balance the redox reaction, we need to consider what medium the reaction is take place. So we have two medium. The first one is acidic medium and the second one is basic medium. So I have separate the medium, the step depends on the medium. So for the acidic medium, I have five steps. Okay, I have 5 steps for acidic medium, and for basic medium I have 6 steps. So we will look at each step in both medium. Okay, so we look at this example. So this reaction is take place in acidic medium. So the 5 step that I have in the acidic medium is, the first one, we need to separate the equation into oxidation and reduction. Okay, so first I have Cr2O72 minus plus Cl minus produce Cr3 plus Cl2. So we need to separate the reactant and product into two. So to separate the reactant, we need to look at the common element that appear on both reactant and product. For example, for the first equation, I have Cr2O7 and 2 minus. Okay, I have Cr2O7 2 minus, and the product of Cr2O7 2 minus is Cr2 3 plus. This is because the common element that appear on both sides is Cr. Okay, same as chloride, Cl minus. Chloride, the product that appear on both sides is Cl. So if we, the partner is Cl2. So I need to identify which equation undergo oxidation and which equation will undergo reduction. So based on the number of oxygen, so we look at Cr2O7, and Cr has lost oxygen, means that the Cr2O72 minus has undergo reduction. reduction because the number of oxygen, we compare, this one has 7, this one has no oxygen. Okay, the number of oxygen, the oxygen has lost from the Cr2O7 and will become Cr3 plus. Okay, and then that is automatically make the Cl minus 2 Cl2 becomes oxidation reaction. Okay, automatic lah dia jadi oxidation reaction. Okay, so we have separate the we have completely separate the equation into reduction and oxidation, or oxidation and reduction, sama je. Okay, and then we will balance the elements other than oxygen and hydrogen. So in this case for Cr2O7, the element is Cr. So on the reactant side I have 2 Cr, but on the product side I have 1 Cr. So means that I need to multiply it by 2. I adjust the ni sikit because I want to add 2. Okay, so 2 Cr3 plus. Okay, dia jadi 2 Cr3 plus. Okay, and then for oxidation reaction, the number of Cl is not balanced, so means that I need to multiply the chlorine on the reactant side by 2. Okay, so that the number of chlorine will be balanced. Okay, I have balanced the element. How about oxygen? Only reduction reaction I have oxygen. So right now to add oxygen, we need to balance the oxygen, we need to add H2O. Okay, to balance oxygen, we need to add H2O. So right now, on the right side, we have 7 oxygen, but on the right side, there is no oxygen. So to balance the oxygen, we need to plus H2O. So since that we have 7 oxygen, we need to have 7 oxygen. So 1 H2O only has 1 oxygen. So kita kena letak berapa H2O? 7 H2O. Okay, 7 H2O. We need to add 7 H2O. So for oxidation reaction, ada oxygen? Tak ada. So no need to add H2O there because there is no oxygen in the oxidation reaction. Okay, and then settle for number of oxygen, and then we look at the number of hydrogen. So to balance the hydrogen, we need to add H plus. Okay, to balance the hydrogen, we need to add H plus. So look at this one. For reduction reaction, on the product side have 7 times 2, 14 hydrogen. So we need to plus 14 hydrogen, 14 H plus. So oxidation, there is no hydrogen, no need to do anything. Okay, and then the electrons, so the number of electrons. So for the reduction, we know that in the reduction reaction, the reactant will gain electrons. So means that the electrons are on the left side. So I need to rearrange adjust this formula, this equation. Okay, the electron is on the left side, but we don't know the number of electron yet. Okay, so I have 2 Cr. Just now I have 2 Cr3 plus 7 H2O. Okay, to determine the number of electrons is being added, we need to consider that the total number of charge on the right side is equals to the number of the total charge on the right side. Okay, kalau kita kira Cr2O7 2 minus means that it has negative 2 plus 14. Okay, 14 H plus, so jadi 14 plus electron. We don't know how many electron. okay, equals to, on the product side, we have 2Cr3 plus, so means that 2 times 3 equals to positive 6. Okay, H2O, there is no charge, means that it plus 0. Okay, no charge means 0. So the total here is 14 minus 2 is 12 plus the electron, and then equals to 6. So the number of electron is equals to 6 minus 12. 6 minus 12 is negative 6. Means that we have 6 electron. Why? Because one electron carry negative 1 charge. So if have a negative 6 means that you have 6 electron. So we put 6 electron there. Okay. And then for chlorine, for chlorine, I have negative 2 equals to 0. So means that since that the oxidation, the chlorine has undergo oxidation, means that in the reaction the chlorine has lost electron, means that the electron are on the right side. So plus electron. So the E is equals to negative 2. So means that we have 2 electron. So I have balanced the equation. So I rewrite the equation. Okay. Okay, I have balanced the electron, and then after that we need to combine back the equation. So right now I have separate the equation into two, but to write the final answer we need to combine back the electron. But to combine back the electron, make sure the number of electron is same. So right now I have 6 electron on reduction and 2 electron in oxidation. Means that I need to multiply the oxidation equation with 3. So what I get is Cr2O7 2 minus plus 14H plus 6 electron produce 2Cr, oh sorry 2Cr3 plus 7H2O, and then this one 2 times 3 become 2 times 3 becomes 6Cl minus, produce 3Cl2 plus 6 electron. Okay, and then we will cancel any species that appear on both sides, on both reactant and product side. Okay, so but before that we combine it first. The reactant is reactant and product is product. So I have Cr2O7 2 minus plus 14H plus 6 electron and plus 6Cl minus, produce 2Cr3 plus 7H2O, then plus 3Cl2 plus 6 electron. So any species that appear on both sides, we have to cancel. So I have 6 electron, so I cancel the 6 electron, and then okay, tak ada dah. Okay, so means that I have Cr2O7 2 minus plus 14 hydrogen plus 6Cl minus, produce 2Cr3 plus 7H2O plus 3Cl2. So this is your balance equation. So to make sure that you have a correct balance equation, so try to total up the charge once again. If the total charge on the reactant side is same as total charge on the product side, means that your answer is correct. So right now we have -2 plus 14 minus 6. So total here is 14 minus 8 is 6. Okay, positive 6. So this one's 2 times 3 plus means that positive 6. This one is 0. This one is also 0. So total is positive 6. So the number of charge is same. So means that your answer is correct. Your balance equation is correct. Okay. So we look at the second example. Okay, this one is in basic medium. So I have said that in basic medium, we have addition of one step. From 5 in acidic medium, it becomes 6 in basic medium. So in this case, same as in acidic medium, we need to separate the equation into two. So right now I have one type of reactant and two types of product. So, but in the product, both product has Cl. So means that we need to separate it into Cl2 produce ClO4 minus. The other one is Cl2 produce Cl minus. Okay, and then in this case, we need to determine which one undergo oxidation and which one undergo reduction. So we look at the first one. The number of oxidant has increased from 0 on the reactant, and then on the product dia jadi 4 kan. So means that the oxidation is increased, means that Cl2 to ClO4 is oxidation reaction. But so automatically the other equation is reduction equation. Okay. So and then we have separate the equation, and then we balance the element. So right now for Cl here on the oxidation, I have 2 on the reactant, and on the product I have 1, means that I need to multiply by 2. So 2 ClO4 minus, and then for reduction, same 2 Cl minus. Okay, I have balanced the element, and then to balance oxygen we need to add H2O, remember. So on the oxidation I need to add add 4H2O. Okay, so sorry, kita write semula So tadi ada 2 ClO4 minus. Oh, actually not 4. It is 8. Sebab 2 times 4. So means that I have 8 H2O. On the second equation, tak ada. Tak payah usik lah. Okay, and then settle oxygen. For hydrogen, I need to add H plus. Okay, for hydrogen, so on the product side there is no hydrogen, so I need to 8 times 2 is 16 H plus. Okay, 16 H plus. So for the reduction equation, no H, so no need to adjust the equation. Okay, and then the electron. So for the electron oxidation, the electrons are on the left side, on the right side, and for reduction, the electron is on the left side. So we determine the number of electron being added. So for Cl is 0 plus H2O is also 0. Okay, equals to -2 for 2Cl4 minus plus 16 plus electron. So 0 equals to 16 plus 14 plus electron. So electron equals to negative 14. So means that I have 14 electron here. And then this one, 0 plus E equals to negative 2. So E equals to negative 2 means that I need to add 2 chlorine, 2 electron. Okay, tak muat. Kita just tak muat lah. So plus 2 electron produce 2 chloride ion. Okay, and then we combine the equation, but to combine we need to make the number of electron same. So right now I have 2 and this one is 14, so means that this equation I need to multiply by 7. So I multiply by 7, so it will become CCl2, 7Cl2 plus 14 electron produce 14 chloride. So I combine the molecule formula. So Cl and Cl same, so dia jadi 8Cl2, 1Cl2 plus 7Cl2, 8Cl2 plus 8H2O. Sorry, to it 8H2O and then plus 14 electron produce 2ClO4 minus plus 16H plus 14 electron plus 14Cl minus. So cancel the species that appear on both sides. So I have 14 electron. We cancel. Then there is no other. So I get 8Cl2 plus 8H2O produce 2ClO4 minus plus 16H plus 14 chloride. So right now for the final step we need to add OH minus. So to add OH minus, how many OH minus we add is depends on the number of hydrogen ion in the equation. So I have 16 hydrogen ion means that I need to add 16 OH minus on both sides. So this one I add 16 OH minus. On the product side also I add 16 OH minus. So we know that when H plus combine with OH minus, 1H plus combine with OH minus, we will get 1H2O. So the equation will become 8Cl minus plus 8H2O plus 16OH minus produce 2ClO4 minus plus 16H plus combine with 16OH minus, it will become 16H2O plus 14 chloride ion. So right now I have H2O on both sides. So I need to cancel with 8H2O. So 16 minus 8 is equals to 8H2O. So from the equation I have 8Cl2 plus, and then we don't have any H2O, plus 16OH minus produce 2ClO4 minus plus 8H2O plus 14Cl minus. Okay, so kita dapat macam tu lah. Okay, so since that the number of the stoichiometry number of each species is 8, 16, 2, 8 and 14. So we can simplify the number by divide by 2. So I get 4Cl minus plus 8OH minus produce ClO4 minus plus 4H2O plus 7 chloride. Okay, so this is your balance equation. So to make sure that you have correctly balanced this redox equation, so same as acidic, we need to calculate the number of charge. Is it same on both sides? So right now I have 0 plus negative 8. So equals to negative 8. This one I have negative 1 plus 0 plus negative 7. So total here negative 8. So right now the total charge is same on both sides. Means that we have correctly balanced the equation. Okay, so right now I have 6 equation that I want all of you to balance. So by using the same method I have teach you earlier, so I hope that you can answer this equation correctly. So that's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.